Hello everybody and welcome to another video. So it's Horus Heresy Thursday and we're not getting teasers of miniatures. It seems that either GW are trolling the shit out of us or there is actually a new edition coming. So GW have just dropped a trailer on their YouTube saying Heresy or Hearsay. So here it is here with a link to this website. And it literally reads like a troll. But there's no real information there. So let's have a look at it. The video itself is basically just an office with a girl saying there's a new edition of Horus Heresy and a guy saying it could be Hearsay. General GW fun part of their video, but you've got the hot takes or the hot news for the Heresy. So we're hearing that the Horus Heresy new edition box is definitely coming and features salamanders as the main faction. Unexpected, but we're here for it. Finally some glory for the green guys. Now obviously this is taking the piss out of the rumours that are going around that the box set is apparently based on the salamanders versus the Iron Hands, or something along those lines. It feels a bit weird to when they specifically have had the Imperial Fists and the Sons of Horus as the two main sort of legions that they focus on. So yeah, cool. And obviously they've rolled with this into Push Fit Heresy. Found this thinking it's green for Horus Heresy. DW usually uses the coloured sprues for Push Fit stuff, Underworlds, etc. Thoughts on Push Fit minis in the big Heresy box. So yeah, obviously they're going through all of the leaked pictures and things that's been online regarding this, and then obviously they're going through the big sort of Leviathan-esque foot artwork and the weird 18-sided dice, which looks more like a ball than a dice. And then at the bottom, this is totally 100% legit Warhammer website. Now, it's very weird. Now, obviously, Dallas opens in 2 weeks, and we're expecting some form of preview, and we haven't had much Heresy in the past couple of weeks. There was the big spate of all the consoles and a couple of the Praetors, but all of that stuff's now been released, or at least has been pre-ordered and sold out within seconds and waiting for reprints. So there's no sort of anything Heresy related at the moment other than this. So the general rumours was, and Valrak's been banging the drum about this, that we're going to see this in 2 weeks time at the Dallas Open, and now apparently it's coming. Now I'm still not 100% convinced that there is a new edition coming. I still don't think the specialist design team can handle a 3-year cycle on the games. It is a very small studio. Compared to the 40k and Age of Sigmar teams, I don't think they can, as well as the Old World, Blood Bowl, Necromunda, Kill Team, Warcry, and every other game that's not 40k and Age of Sigmar is covered by them. So I can't see that being a thing, but I could be wrong. If there is a new edition, is it an out and out a new edition? Is it a complete new overhaul of the game system? Or is it going to be like 1.5 that we had in first edition, where they re-released the rulebook but kind of fixed the issues and brought everything up to line with all of the FAQs? And they kind of did something similar with the Middle-earth game, which again is also covered by the specialist design team, and has just had a new edition, and that was like 6 years after the kind of new edition. So is the Heresy getting that sort of 1.5 treatment again? Is this going to be a 2.5 where they fix the rules, kind of bring everything up to date with the FAQs, although there hasn't been that many FAQs? Or is it completely is a new edition? There's a lot of questions, but very little answers. I personally don't think that the Heresy community want a new edition. The current one, it works fine. Okay, there are issues in regards to Dreadnoughts being quite overpowered, Brutal being incredibly powerful, but that is a simple FAQ by just FAQing the weapons and just taking it off and toning it down a little bit. Do you really need a new edition to fix that? Vehicles need some form of love to make them actually be able to survive, because a 10-man unit of las cannons is just going to rip through your armor no matter how good your Legion is. And some of the Legion rules definitely do need a look at in regards to balancing. Some are really, really good, and some are absolute dog crap looking at the Salamanders. So yeah, if it is, it will be an interesting take on seeing what they do with it. But this could just be Games Workshop trolling, because it's not like they haven't trolled before. But then they also like to troll and announce things at the same time. Looking at the Votann, they did that a lot with the Leagues of Votann, and they really sort of enjoyed the fact that they making videos about the Leagues of Votann or the squats coming back and dropping massive hints about the plastic Thunderhawk that everyone has been talking about for the last 15 years. So yeah, this probably is a new edition. We just don't know the level of it is. So I'm sure we're going to see in the Dallas Open in a couple of weeks. This is obviously the priming of when it's going to happen. When this is going to happen, anyone's guess. I did hear that the reason why this wasn't announced back in March was because of Trump's tariffs and how that was going to affect, obviously, rolling it out to all the other countries, mainly the US. And they wanted to hold off to find out what was going to sort of go like before announcing it. Not overly too sure if that is a thing or not. They could just delay releasing it in America, I suppose. Could kind of work. But yeah, so new Heresy. What's in the box? If there is a new box coming, it's either going to be the new plastic Mark II or the Mark IV. My money's probably on the Mark II, considering that we already have Mark II plastics on the vehicle sprues. So they clearly have already sculpted it. So it's not going to be too difficult to make a 10-man squad out of it. And probably something big. There's talk of a new tank. Lots of tanks. They hinted last year that there was going to be more tanks for the Heresy, and we still really haven't seen that many tanks yet. So probably super heavies is probably my guess. But I'm sure we're going to see in 2 weeks. That's the video. I'll put you can head over to the Warhammer website now. It's already up there, and check out the website yourself. There's not much on it other than what I just showed you. And you can have a judge to yourself if it is a troll or if there is actually a new edition coming. You can drop a comment below and let me know what you think. And yeah, that's the video. Emperor's Children tutorial coming tomorrow. It was coming today, but GW and their videos have kind of knocked my schedule out. So I'll put that up tomorrow, so we've got that there. And then we'll have some Death Guard after that. But see you all in the next one. Goodbye for now.